Hey guys and girls, how are we doing? Welcome back to another instructional video with me, DRJ, Dr. J. Hope we're well, hope we're all good. Hopefully this video goes as planned. This is like about the 45th attempt to do it. So hopefully, all being well, this should explain on the Truckers MP skins, what we're currently using for Daggerwin Logistics. Also, it hopefully will cover the basics on how to join a convoy. So the first things first is also we need to get the game up and running, because there's a few niggly little details that we need to just make sure that we're okay and we're all sorted on first. So what we'll do is we'll go into Trucksbook. We'll open up that. We'll run Euro Trucks. Obviously this does apply for Euro Truck and American Truck. So the first things first is we need to select a profile of what we're using. So I'm using this one as purely a test profile. So first things first is we need to go to edit profile just to make sure we've got this off. Use Steam Cloud, that needs to be off. Do not have that enabled. So other than that, that's it. So I need to turn this off now very quickly. So just make sure that's completely switched off. You can shut down the game. If it is switched on, shut down the game and then we can start from here. But if not, then all you need to do is you need to be ready for this step. But obviously you need to have the game obviously switched off. So, in terms of joining the convoy, it's very straightforward. Very straightforward. Is you need to go down to dispatcher, click offers, and as you can see, there is 3 available for the three job offers at the moment for Euro Truck Simulator. So see, that's the Euro Truck symbol. I have a test job that I've set up. So acid from Manchester to Dover. There is a convoy on here, and there is VTC jobs. So what we're going to do is we click the test job, and with obviously my name on it, just so I know whose it was. So we click accept on that. We make sure that we are using DRJ test. So it should now say that's deactivated from Steam, so that should not be linked at all. And that's it. That's all you need to do. This is purely for the convoy side of things. So just check here in terms of obviously convoys. Just make sure that you check this particular screen, because I dare say that 9 times out of 10 there will be a job set up in preparation for doing a convoy. This is not always the case, as we are generally busy, and sometimes it can be missed. We are human after all, so just be aware that there might be a job ready and waiting. There might not be, but just basically check Discord first for any information that you require. But other than that, as I say, most of the time there should be a job set up for convoys and stuff like that. Normally, 9 times out, as I say, majority of the time, it will say convoy and then the date, so you know which one to click. Now I have cleared all the job offers down, so this should only be this one. This should be just that one, but obviously there's still some active. Anyway, so that being said, all we need to do is go into multiplayer, launch Euro Truck. I'll just wait for that to load up. So while we're waiting for that to load up, I would like to point out a few little rules that we have. Of the Daggerwin Logistics team. In other words, if you're going to be a member of one of us with us, we do ask that you do 100 miles per month. For a start, if you are interested in joining convoys and so forth, please, for the love of God, can we ask nicely if you can make sure that when you are driving along, that you leave a sufficient amount of space between you and the truck in front. That's all we ask, is because PC lag, internet lag can happen, and unfortunately your truck, if you're too close to the truck in front of you and the person in front of you has a bad internet connection, you will go straight into that truck, damage your truck, you'll be then kicked off, potentially. We don't want that, because obviously if a TMP mod sees you and says, oh, hang on, he just rammed into that truck for no reason, even though it was lag. The moderator might not see that. Whereas, you know, so we have to be very, very careful in terms of doing convoys. So please leave a sufficient amount of gap between you and the truck in front. If you are experiencing lag, or that the person in front of you is experiencing lag, obviously once we do regular stops, so pull over, contact a staff member, and say, look, this person's really laggy, and then we'll ask them to go to the back of the queue. It's quite simple. So if you are asked to go to the back of the convoy, please respect that decision, because we are seeing, you know, you're driving all over the road, or you are really, really laggy. So that's just a general rule that we're currently looking into. But anyway, it's just an idea for the minute. Anyway, so the job is now loaded into my game. So we're going to click continue. Now I'm hoping this will work. It does look like it's going to work. Right, okay. Hopefully all being well. Yep, it's looking promising. So I've done numerous attempts on this, and I've actually figured out what I was doing wrong. So make sure that you disable the Steam Cloud option on your profile, because it will cause game crashes. It will cause no end of game crashes. And then you'll wonder why, oh, I can't join the convoys. This is why you need to switch off that particular feature. So, as you can see, my truck is there. So this is for my test account. I've got numerous amounts of lights on my truck. So we'll cover the skin as part of this as well, what skin to use. Just wait for it to all load up. So there we go. So there's my Scania. So Scania is the preferred truck. It's not a requirement, but is preferred. I mean, if you can get a Scania, great. It doesn't matter what particular, if it's an older one, newer one, doesn't matter. Ideally, we'd like to go for Scanias as part of the convoy. So you see numerous amounts of lights on my truck. Now, my truck is white for a reason. I did have the Daggerwin Logistics skin. Obviously, skins are not available for the TMP use, unfortunately. So this is what will happen. If you have a... Let's just turn that off for a second, because obviously that's going to cause numerous amounts of... I have to put a disclaimer, flashing lights. If you set up your profile on single player, and you use the Daggerwin Logistics skin, which is found in the Discord under pinned messages, in Daggerwin's Discord, obviously. Yeah, and you set that up. There we go. So if you set that up, your truck will revert back to its original colour. So mine was white. Now this is obviously what's happened is the skin's been completely removed, and the truck's now reverted back to its original colour. So if your truck started off with red, green, blue, pink, purple, whatever colour you decided to choose when you bought it, it will revert back to that original colour. I cannot stress this enough. So, in terms of skins, what we need to do, I will come back to the convoys in a second, but it's just while we're here. So, yeah, so the Daggerwin Logistics skin's now gone, obviously, because we can't use that. So what we need to do is we need to find Sade. So S-A-D-E. So there we go. That is acceptable. Absolutely fine to use that colour. Me personally, I'll just do that. So as you can see, I've just changed this particular square to completely purely white. That's it. That's all I've done. And that's all you need to do in terms of skins. So that's covered that section. So hopefully, all being well, now we go to our job market. Freight market. Hopefully we should have a job from, there we go. So Manchester to Dover, £24,000. It's there. It's done. It's in the game. Easy as that. That's all you need to do. So, as I say, most of the time a job will be set up for a convoy. We can't always guarantee it, but hopefully we'll do our best to do so. Let's turn the indicators off. In terms of the customization, let's get the right option there. There we go. I'll use my mouse instead. In terms of customization, now the customization side of things for trucks is completely up to yourselves. You can customise your trucks as well how you see fit. Now, obviously, I've chosen black wheels with the red detailing on the tyres, red, say beacons, light bar, that sort of thing. Again, your choice, absolutely your choice. Also, the nameplates, number plates, if you want to call them number plates, Daggerwin Logistics. Again, your decisions, nothing to do with us. The amount of lights, beacons wise, so as you can see, there's quite a lot of beacons going on there. Again, your choice. But it's just mainly the skin. So the red, the white, and the black. Obviously, the grey is acceptable for the white, which is absolutely fine. There's no problem. And that's about it, really. I think there was one more thing I needed to mention, actually. It's another thing, actually. On here, if you press the tab button, this comes up with a menu. You'll see this is a players near me, etc, etc, etc. Try and find the right words then. If you click on settings, player tag, just put Daggerwin Logistics in, ideally. I dare say probably use blue because it's just easier. So R11, G69 and B243. It's so straightforward, pretty much. Whether that will change or not, I don't know. But ideally, the player tags need to be Daggerwin Logistics, you know, because if other players see us, they go, oh, who are they part? What team are they part of? And they see Daggerwin Logistics, they'll know. Oh, okay, we'll have a look at there. I mean, obviously, Daggerwin is obviously saying in his every video, join the virtual trucking company, that sort of thing. But this is just purely to help out. So anyway, hopefully this has answered any questions. So say it's the SADE. Let's just turn off that. There you go. That's better. So it's the SADE colour scheme. So SADE. You can change the grey stripe to white. I think the white looks much better. Customization completely up to yourselves. Again, beacons, lights, doesn't really matter. Ideally, go for a Scania if you can, if you so wish. It would be preferred. Again, preferred, not requirement. And the jobs is already covered because obviously that's all just done through the Trucksbook application. So if we just close this down. Let's wait for it to catch up because it's taking its time. There we go. Right, so let's wait for my screen. There we go. So all you need to do is go into dispatcher, click on offers, find the one that says convoy and a date. Wait for my screen to catch up. It's just gone again. There we go. Sorry about that. So say, just find the one. Make sure that find the one that's relevant to the job at the time. All the information will be on Discord. In terms of where we're starting, where we're ending up, where we're finishing, and so forth. A job is not always guaranteed to be set up. I can promise you that now, you know, because we will get a bit sidetracked or a bit busy or anything like that. So just check here first. Also, please make sure that the Use Steam Cloud is switched off on your profile. If it is switched on, your game will crash constantly. Say it will cause you problems, so please switch it off if you are planning to use that as a multiplayer only profile. What I would personally say is have two profiles, one for MP only if you so wish. This is just purely my recommendation. So have one for single player, have one for multiplayer. The multiplayer one, just switch off the Steam Cloud, and that's basically it. That's all you need to do. So just switch off that Use Steam Cloud option in your game. Other than that, say check the offers, accept the job, make sure you select the correct profile. So we'll just do it again just to recap. So accept this one, profile, which is DRJ test account, click add, and that's now done. And then you can run your game successfully. That should now appear in my game. So it's easy as that, everyone. So hopefully this has helped. Other than that, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, take care of yourselves, look after each other, and as Daggerwin would say, bye for now.